Yo, what's up, folks? Welcome back to the Bamcast podcast. The Bamcast, as always, is the home of the anti-PC. Shout out to Boomdrive Physics for the intro song, Prismatic Verse for the intro sequence, and while I have your attention, check out YouTubebright.com. Promo code BAM10, get 10% off anything you have ordered. And if you click the link below and sign up for Epidemic Sound using our link, you get 30 days royalty-free music for all of your creative needs. And if you are creative, you can use it for your clients and get paid. So help out the show, help out yourself. Don't know. Here with me as always is the faithful co-host Bobby B.
Don't know.
And we are back with another episode. I know we start this episode off just
here. We're in the middle of World War III.
In the middle of World War III. What we talk about? Bullshit. We are your break from the world. You know what I mean? Come sit with us, pull up a drink, turn us on while you're doing work or whatever. Enjoy the show. Come join the party. Hashtag join the party. So before the pod started, Bob found a new level of disgust for me.
Martin is a whore of unbeknownst
stature.
Levels. Like
I'm a whore of unbeknownst. I'm a colossal thought.
To a level that I've literally never in my entire life of everyone I've ever come across in everdom, I've never witnessed this before ever. Martin has 3 barbers.
I do.
Currently. 3 barbers. None of them have his number.
None of them.
He has 3 barbers. And he said to me that if he goes to any one of these 3, first of all, he says they're chosen out of proximity. That means when him feel feet, him just go feet.
Yeah.
Whichever one is nearest.
Yeah.
Right? And if him reach and that barber is busy and there's another barber free, that barber they get the trim. What a big pussy, yo!
Like the prize.
A visceral disgust, like a physical feeling, like I've never come across anyone this loose, like
I used to have a one barber for a very long time.
I know you're just in your whole phase and you're proud of it.
Yeah, I'm this me dog. So
no, I don't give a fuck.
So now I live in life.
So now you just been
living a vida loca.
You're damn right, it's loca.
Inside out, living a vida.
Yeah.
Yeah, life is good enough, brother. It's like fresh trim, whatever you need, a fresh trim, bro. Proximity.
Bro,
so if you're coming from work, barber is there. Coming from uptown, barber is there. The other one is in between the two of them. So it's like, I could get a line up. Let's just pop in. What do you mean?
My entire life.
Yeah.
I have had less than 5 barbers. First barber was my grandmother.
First barber was my father.
You say used to fuck your shit up.
What? Yo, pops, love you. Know what I mean, faves. You're not a barber, sir. Not a barber. And that's fine.
Leave that for my father.
Barber boy, don't run. Barber boy, don't run.
And then after that, there was the barber in Linstead. Then when I came to town, there was Paul Mitchell, who is now a dread. I guess he no longer cuts hair. He definitely doesn't cut his. To be fair, there was a Rastaman at the barber that I currently go to.
I was going to say, there's a barber at Oakland, where my old barber used to be. Well, I guess he still is on. Anyway, there's a barber there that is a Ras. And I don't know how they feel about it because everybody in the man trim hair did fresh. So I'm not going to debate him skills. So this is just pure bullshit. But it's like somebody who
don't cut your hair.
It's like somebody that don't eat pork. I tell me I like cook ham for me. How you gonna know?
You just know. But I don't know.
No, weird, dog. Weird. Like you're a vegan and you're gonna cook meat for me. That's strange.
So then after the brother who is now harassed, there is
the brother who's now harassed.
The current barber that I have, David, who I've been going to for umpteen years.
Unlock that memory.
Wow.
The one I forgot about
brain
this.
blast.
I hope future Martin edits that in.
Well, when you said the look on your face, I'm sure you let it in.
Fam, when I tell you, said dog, the second barber. So after pops, grandpa said, come and carry for a trip. So a fiend barber, right? But
which is a whole ratted man. Grandpa is a whole ratted.
Yeah.
That nigga probably still cut with scissors.
Nick! Man cut with scissors on the straight blade, does it? When I tell you, say, you know how army man haircut stay? Where it's like I have a fade now, so there's a transition. You know, army man haircut is just a hard line and clean. Man cut my hair the first time, everything was on a level. Line up, sharp. But when they push back my line up a little bit, so I was like, all right, cool. Learn my lesson there, fine. Next time I did see people have a fade, I was like, yo, that look nice. I wonder how I look at that fade. Tell him, yo, I want a fade.
And so what that?
No, man, say, I got you.
I got you, bro.
I have this thing to this day. We're sitting in the barber chair, man, them start the and I just I wake up fresh. Man, every now and again he gets like, yo, lift up bed. Sleeping now. I wake up with the army man cut that. When I tell you, said, if you think my hair low, no. You say your kneecap, no here. You say, Brett, you say your kneecap. You say Mackenzie.
Like fucking elbow.
You say Mackenzie foot bottom, none here. Specifically a baby foot bottom, just. Fam, I never get someone slapping on my head back. I'm alone.
Brother, and then supposed to feel nice, innit?
Man, after a while, when the hair come back and it was itching, but dog, drum, you know, brother. Sometimes in class and you nod, had to be on high alert at all times. Tired at the end of school day. Not because I was learning, not because I was playing. Anxiety, fear, on alert.
Somebody go slap
like,
over my
what?
head.
Like goat. Just like, sit back to the wall. You know what's funny? A man did forward with him head cut. Hair shave off.
So him get it too. And you go slap him.
My aunt pink.
You see it there?
Revenge.
See it there?
That's how the cycle of hatred continues.
Hurt people.
That's
Never forget that, kids.
Bro, Naruto, the cycle of hatred, it continues. That's how that happening on me. You slap me on my head, wait till you cut your ear. Cut your ear. Bah! And then that's all. It's like B word.
I don't remember what my grandmother used to do with my hair, but I've had the same hairstyle my whole life, so whatever. The only difference, when my grandmother stopped combing my hair, I stopped having a part in it. I used to have a part right here.
It's like grandma used to do it. And I'm like,
with a comb.
That's nice.
When she stopped doing that, it was just like forward, back, down.
Yeah.
We're good. Forward, back, down, you're okay. My entire life, that's been the only hairstyle.
Yeah.
Like my brother.
No, I can't say yeah. I used to do mad things with my hair.
No, my brother, Micah.
Yeah.
He's done the mohawk, him do the frosted tips, him do all the things.
Yeah.
He remember him did have the samurai jack thing one time.
Yeah. Oh, the top one, yeah. Was it the samurai jack thing? I hate that I had to dig in my brain to get that reference. Why are you like this? Why are you like this?
Because that's what I used to call him when him did have it, samurai jack.
Hate him, you know, man.
Wow.
Shink. No, it was watch. I'll be back. Back to the past, samurai jack.
Exactly. See? You just opened the chest.
I said it to Brandon on the weekend gone that I have a different brain for lyrics on cartoon song. There you got theme songs specifically.
Show tunes. Use the correct term.
Okay. I thought theme songs was the correct song.
Show tunes. Songs from shows.
Yo, I remembered something this weekend. I know. Tangential link.
Man, it's just over here, just opening chest after chest. Man, it's in the dungeon. Grinding.
Bro, you remember Dexter's Laboratory, obviously.
Of course.
You remember this
guy.
The opening with a song where a guy was singing?
No.
Dog.
You're asking much of a marijuana-addled brain.
Dog. In Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, yes.
You see? The chest
greatest
just boy you've ever seen. But did he blows his experiments to smithereens for this doom and gloom when things go boom in Dexter's Lab.
How the fuck do I remember
I
that?
know I just unlocked that memory for some of you guys and you're welcome. Bro, I tell you, you remembered all the lyrics, man. I went through that several times this weekend. Why do I remember all those songs?
Nah, brother.
That's further proof about that statement that they made about the subconscious. That you don't actually forget anything. It just gets filed out into permanent memory and you really can't have access to all of that. Because...
Well, no, I know that. It's like... Literally the other day I was saying to myself, I can feel those memory pathways dying.
What do you mean?
It's just like some information that like I just don't use in my
Cheers
brain.
to drinking coolant.
Indeed.
Indeed.
During the movement. Pay us. Something there. What was I saying? See?
Pathways
there you
dying.
go.
Memory
There
pathways dying. You're saying that you other
Well, to
day
be fair, marijuana doesn't kill
does not
pathways.
it just does not help short-term memory, my
It
nigga.
prevents. It literally prevents the formation of short-term memories.
Remember them cartoon lyrics though, but continue. Dog, I don't know where I put that thing there in my brain, bro.
That's it. And so, but I was saying it to myself that I was feeling them pathways dying, but then it's like I was thinking about it on a physiological level. That's literally what's happening, but it's not that they're dying. They just don't use them. You just close the road. You can own back the road, but you have to send a strong enough impulse through. Like it have to be a strong memory or a strong thing. So that's like scent is the strongest sense tied to memory. You can smell something that you smelled the last time when you were 4 years old, and you will remember.
If someone knows the answer to this, please, you can message us, Twitter at the Bamcast, at Martin Pagan, at Bob Damid. When, I was thinking a while ago, right? Atrophy. You use it, you lose it. Does that happen with neurons? And if so, how does that affect memory if the subconscious never loses stuff?
If you don't remember things, then you won't have memories. Is that what you're saying?
As in, like,
do you only have memories
you,
because you try to remember things?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. You have memories and they linger because you think about them.
Do you know how I
or do you think about them because they linger? There you go. I don't know.
Do you know how I imagine it? Visual brain tuning in here, branching off the convo we had earlier today. We're not having that on the pod. Hi, Ma. This is how I imagine it, right? So picture you. This is you, person. Right? This is you. Like
my being.
Yeah. So like this part. So about this much. So for those of you listening, I must be awful. So let me just, all right, picture a pie chart. About 30% of that sliver is like conscious. I'm trying to remember things. That's you. Then the rest of the 70% is just that like subconscious. That's always there. But you can't always like quick access it.
It's like when them say you only use 10% of your brain.
But that's not true.
Which is not true.
But the neuron and the memory thing is happening. I'm going to do so much Googles. How does that work?
I don't know.
I got so much questions.
Memory, to be fair.
We ask questions, Google, learn. This is how this works, right, guys?
I do believe like memory is one of them fields of medicine that's like still very cutting edge.
Can you imagine? And dreams must be insane too.
Yeah. Like mapping. It's like they now have scientific proof that your life does flash before your eyes when you die.
That wasn't a known thing? All right,
no, they have scientific proof.
Yeah, that means that it's provable. What's the proof?
They were doing...
Did they study someone's brain when they were dying?
Yeah, but accidentally.
Huh?
86-year-old guy was going to do a brain scan for something completely unrelated and had a heart attack. While undergoing the scan, so they got a scan of his brain while he was dying.
Oh, he died of the heart attack. Oh shit!
He's 86, nigga. He ain't coming back from that. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. You're not wrong.
You're 86. You did your time. You did more than your time. If you believe in the Bible, you get 70 years.
Is it 3 square and 10?
Yep.
How much is that score again?
20. So 70 years.
There you go.
You get 70 years according to the Bible. If you got 80 plus,
you're living on brata.
You're good, brother. You live on brata.
I just thought that a really dark joke.
There you go.
Seal.
Jesus.
Just saying, don't say it. All right, cool. Respect.
Okay, baby Jesus.
Yeah, it was a baby joke. So anyway, continue.
See it there? See la.
Continue.
What was I saying now?
Shit.
Exactly. Fuck. Baby Jesus wiped it.
Yo, people listening to this are so mad because
I
was like, your memory, field of studies, brain, sleep. Am I not jogging anything?
Memories. Dreams, cutting edge. Oh my God!
You were telling me about how they proved that your life.
Yes. So the guy died while undergoing the brain scan. Oh, sorry, listeners and viewers.
I got us back.
I'm just using this moment to prove that marijuana prevents the formation of short-term memories.
I got us back, man. I got us back. I did my job.
Yeah, but yeah, so that 80-plus-year-old guy died and they were scanning his brain at the time and they saw that the certain parts of his brain lit up. And based on that, they use that to say that your life, it does indeed flash before your eyes. when he died.
Which parts of his brain?
I don't remember exactly where, but I guess like the visual cortex and shit like
Oh
that.
my god! As I said, which part of his brain? Tangential line, I know, but all of these loosely connect. Also, I have something I want to talk about.
We will eventually come full circle. None of us know how it's going to happen,
but
but
it's gonna
watch how it
happen.
happens.
Also,
It happens
something I
every
want to
time.
talk about. I
It's like that Wikipedia thing.
Dog, I was scrolling around on fucking TikTok couple days ago, and I got disgusted, brother. Like, you know something, you're scrolling through like the Discover or whatever, so you're laughing, and every now and again a live will pop up. So there's this live. I don't remember the name of the woman. I don't remember the name of the kid. I don't care to share the name of it. It's just something I saw. Basically, this is my best description, and this is the home of the anti-PC, but I'm gonna be respectful here because it's a baby. The kid's head looks like it's very swollen, flattened, and like part of the skull that should be there is like concaved in. Both of his eyes are like bug-eyed to a degree, swollen, very diff, and he looked like he didn't have his hips weren't formed properly. He was on very heavily so. And he looked like he was on a breathing machine and something.
You're asking what's the point?
No. I'm telling you what the point is and why it made me so mad. So he has a respirator, something to pull the drool, and this thing to like shake him to just make his body breathe.
He's only alive because of the machine.
So I'm curious what this is. So I Google it. I mean, I look. You tap the more, you go to her page. You eventually say info about. Click, find name it, Google, get it. Don't remember the name of this thing, but what it is, and you can tell very early in the well, not very early, but you can tell during the pregnancy, so you have the option early enough that you can terminate. Terminate and not carry it to the term. Obviously, it is that the child will be born without the top half of its brain, essentially. So the parts that make you not there. You will
Just the parts that keep you alive.
the medulla. Just the medulla and that little part on the medulla. So no higher thinking will happen, no development will happen. You won't no motor skills will happen. No,
You can only do automatic stuff.
no speech.
Your heart will beat and your lungs will pump, but that's about
No
it.
speech, no motion. You're not seeing. Don't know if you probably not hearing. You just nothing's good, and it'll never get better. And usually these babies, if brought to term, pass within a month or two. This kid's like 5, and you can tell. Hold on, and that's probably really much. Let's say 3, because it's not 2. Kind of what 2-year look like, but
You don't know what a 2-year-old that condition looks like.
yeah, that's true. Really young. Anyway, the point is, past the 3-month stage, like by far. She had this live on, basically getting donations on money and using the kid for like clout, and not to raise awareness of the thing or whatever, but just to earn donations and stuff for herself, and saying things like, oh, he's crying, he's so happy, la 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 la. But then if you look at the comments that are streaming in, most of them are just saying like, yo, stop the feed, report this, that. What is it?
Anencephaly.
There you go.
Literally the overburn.
There you go. They're like, yo, stop the feed. This is wrong. Like, you know what you're doing, blah, 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 blah. And then there are still people donating. And that made me so mad that she's keeping this kid alive. maybe it could honestly be, she don't like her kid, whatever. All those things. But dog, what's the best outcome here?
This defect happens the 23rd, usually between the 23rd and 26th day following conception. So this shit is found
Early.
the first
See,
time
I didn't want to say, but there you go.
No, brother. Listen.
What's the quality of life
You're
looking at there?
Wolof, right?
Best case scenario.
Right? If you are pro-life, I'm sorry, you might be an idiot. I'm sorry. You might be. I don't know you personally.
You might be
that stance, being pro-life, without the consideration of the quality of life, as Martin said, that's stupid. So people who are hardline and won't even allow abortion in even rape cases, ridiculous. That mother does not want that child. You are literally forcing someone to have a child who is now going to be put into a system that is already overloaded with unwanted and unattended children.
But focus.
But pro-life.
But focus. Like,
No, but that's what I'm saying. This point
dog.
here, so
What?
a lot of people. But that's what I'm saying to you, man. A
No,
lot
no,
of people
I-
who make the donations are those types of people.
oh, I didn't get that. That's where you're going, you know.
Yes.
Oh,
Who else? Who else could support something like? Obviously, it's degenerative.
I see
or
the
degenerate.
I see the circle.
Yeah. Obviously, it is degenerate behavior to profit off of a sick person.
Dog, that's where I was stuck on, bro.
Right? But
You
the
kid?
people who would support this are pro-lifers. Who else would want to bring a child? As you say, something you can pick up on very early.
Really early, bro. Really early.
At that point, a termination is a fairly simple, of course, serious medical procedure, but fairly simple procedure.
Not downplaying anything, but bro,
Yeah.
like if you have no brain, there is no development.
There's no life. I don't know what you consider life, because like those people who talk about the fetal heartbeat at 6 weeks are ridiculous, because the beat that happens at 6 weeks doesn't come from a heart. It comes from a clump of cells that will become a heart. That is very different from a heart.
At what point do you think a person? Oh, this is interesting.
My thing?
We're going into. At what point do you think a person becomes a person?
After them born.
Seems
But to be fair, my thing
somewhere
is
around there.
usually a baby born at 6 months and a baby born at 9 months will survive. 6 months is preemie, but you do neonatal care, usually they'll survive. 9 months, obviously, full term. 8 months as well, obviously. Little premature, but usually will survive quite fine. 7 months, for some reason, there's something that happens at the 7th month of development that usually a baby born at 7 months has a less chance of surviving than a baby born at 6 months.
A less chance.
Yeah. Somehow, there's something that happens at that point of development that
It's a final trial.
I don't know. But 7 usually has a lower survival rate than 6, which is crazy to me. But it's just
6. Jesus.
But so my thing is
Butter the gooey.
a fetus to me does not become a child until it has a chance of being viable outside of the womb.
Fair.
Which to me, earliest is 6 months. So
I don't think I ever thought about it
up
deeply.
to 6 months in conception, I am okay with that termination. At that 6 month point onward, I am not okay with termination.
Okay.
So final.
I've never put my shot into it, so I didn't know all of that.
No, that's my personal view on it. Because I am pro-choice, I have thought about it. I am not a woman, and I really don't have much of a say in this conversation. However,
Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day. I do, however, have thoughts on it, and I'm allowed to do that. I'm not trying to impose my will on anyone. However, people who are pro-life do indeed impose their will upon people constantly, all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, like literally, I remember
The
Poland.
Bible tells him so.
In Poland, they ban. I think there's like a blanket ban on abortion, and activists would go to the borders, like from like Ukraine, and put. This is years ago, obviously before the fucker or something. No, would put the abortion pills, the pills you take to terminate a pregnancy, on drones and fly them across the border.
Cute.
And women would run out and grab them before they were possibly arrested.
You know what the problem?
That's fucking crazy.
Oh no. But people find. But think about that. People find a way, right? You know what the problem is with the root. Well, not even the root. 'Cause the root problem is different. But you know what a really big problem with banning abortion is? It's the same thing as banning all drugs. People find a way.
And if you don't provide a
Seal. If you don't provide a safe method, then we find a way.
Yeah.
And it probably not will be the safest method, and people going dead. So you have now increased your crime, the things you want to arrest people for, death. Look at that.
unless that's
You
what
see
you
how
wanted.
stupid? Yeah, unless that was the point.
And I mean,
Not almost like it is, but whatever.
maybe.
How you been? Yo, there's something I wanted to talk to
How
you
I've been? There's war.
I don't want to talk
I feel
about
like
the war yet.
I feel like if there was some way I
Let's
could
not
have
talk
put
about the war
money
yet.
on this. I need to say.
Oh, you mean
if
from
there
how-
was
from how long
some
you've been
way
saying
I
it?
could have put money on this
Yo,
shit.
Bob been saying this shit since the podcast started. Still, if you go back,
Mauritia,
if you go back and listen to all these episodes, Bob
murder?
saying the East go forward.
And the man say, yeah, man is like, nah, dog.
No,
nah, go on.
no, I never said that. I said
Initially,
shut
like,
up.
nah, man.
Yeah. You eventually wore me down all the time.
You're like, shut up.
I was like, shut up. Yeah, shut up.
I know it's gonna happen, but I don't need to hear it.
And here we are.
So yes, what did you want to say, my boy?
I was thinking about something today, and I felt
That's
very right. And I just felt very proud of myself. I like proud of my friend
Even
them,
better,
right? Very proud of myself, proud of my friend them. Go. Remember when like high school, like maybe sixth form-ish, when we were just, gung ho, green, life be
Young,
nice.
dumb, full of cum.
And then like in the thick of like university years or right after university when life did
Hard.
rough and I mean it's still hard, but life did rough and I hope to God I'm not jinxing this. I was just looking back then and like to where we are now, and yeah, it's not where we want to be because we're still in the progress of going. But if you never look back, you don't really appreciate how far you have come. And dog, I'm proud of you and the dog. Them, myself, mate. We've come a long way in a
I don't pray, but I see tweets that say, you should look at your life and be happy for the things that you prayed for.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Because you probably have them now.
Bruh.
And like I don't pray obvious, but then like I think about it.
Things you want, goals you set for yourself when you're younger, and then like, even though if you think about them, you're like, all right, yeah, you accomplish them, but no, you always keep
just have other
goals.
things to do.
If you're an ambitious person, you always keep setting things to do, other things you want more. But if you never take a chance to stop and just smell the roses and just appreciate, So I was thinking about this is what I was thinking about it today, right? Remember when we started the podcast? And then like I got that first shitty webcam and I was like, Pumba video, nice. I started a new job today for a production company where I was using a cinema camera and a fucking G Master, huge amazing lens like setup going on, filming a project for them and getting to the like B-roll and thing. And then when they were talking on set and using code and saying, all right, so you gave me on sticks, you doing this, la 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 la, and it was like, all right, cool, because I knew all of what that was just from continual stubbornness most of all, because I was like, I want to do this, I'm going to learn. So YouTube, stubbornness, practice, and we've all done that in different ways, dog, where it's like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I know I'm going to do it. So you just keep putting one foot in front of the other. And dog, we've come a long way, man. I'm proud of it, man. I just felt really thankful for that today. And I just felt like, we're going to have a pod tonight. So for those of you listening, I just, here's a feel.
Martin's proud of you too.
I'm proud of you. Here's
I
a feel.
Still work on some things, but you're making progress.
Always, perfection don't exist, as annoying as it is, because I wish it did. But you'll always be a work in progress.
There's
but
no
just
self-actualization is a lie.
Nah, I want it though.
Just so you know,
keep going. Even if you feel like no, not where I want to be.
The literal theory says that once you self-actualize, you will find something more that you want.
It is
built into the theory.
It is the craziest jargon.
So
just look back, like
be happy with what you got.
Be happy with what you got. Like
it's probably more than you had.
It's more than you had, especially if you're doing that little by little every day. So you get where you're going.
The mickles and the muckles, the vibe.
I felt real thankful today, boss.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Real thankful. Yeah, I was editing.
I'm gonna sing the song.
The singy.
Sing you the song of my people.
You went India. Well,
hey, Hoss. Well,
boom.
You finally
connected the dots. That's why training people sing.
Because there are way more Indians than over here. We got the darkies. Sorry, if that's racially insensitive, go fuck yourself. No, I'm kidding.
I'm just like, what?
I'm sorry. If darkies is a racially insensitive term, I apologize to your sensitivities.
Not really. Wow.
Deal with it.
Okay, so you said darkies, and you're talking about Indians, so that made me think of racism. And then
there's racism between India. Just like how there's racism between like dark colored black people and light colored
shades. There's
Northern Indians who are usually lighter skin hate the Southern Indians who are darker skin and vice versa. And
shades will always fight.
Y'all both dealing with the same shit in India,
bro. Somebody did say one time, I think it was a comedian, that if like aliens came and nuked the planet and left and there were only white people, well, only any one race of person, same shade, them would start fighting about like the shape of your toes and thing. People will always find something for differentiate
Rick
and
and
war about.
Morty, the nipples.
Circle nipple pointed. Yeah, people will always find something for war about, brother. Everybody could be the same skin complexion in the world.
That's right.
They're
That's
gonna
why
make fun of it. They're gonna make fun of if having fingers or something.
we should just be grey. Man. Remember that episode of Fairly Odd Parents where the world went grey?
Yeah.
Opens chest.
Yeah, I do remember that episode.
Opens chest.
But when did you stop watching Fairly Odd Parents?
Right before they had the live action one.
Was that before or after the kid?
The what?
The kid. When one
That's
had
after
Cosmo
the
had
kid.
I stopped watching when one had the kid. When Cosmo had the kid.
Yeah, I also stopped watching, but then like I started fucking around.
It has nothing to do with Cosmo having a kid. By the
No,
way.
that was just the time frame.
Yeah,
That's just the time frame.
that was just the age in which like Bomba TV became less fun and girls became more fun. So it was like, no idea what to do, but you know, I knew I like talking. You remember that age when like, I liked talking to like you still like talking girls, but I was like all just wanted to like
Do you
hi.
still like talking to girls?
You know, like talking to.
I love my girlfriend. I love all women. Happy International Women's Day. Y'all
Bob
suck.
Sam going thumpy in your chest
Y'all
one day.
suck
you know,
at
brother.
communication, and you really should work
Sam
on
going
it.
thumpy in your chest
That's my
one day.
message
you know,
of the
bro.
day.
Yo, one day Bob will come in here like dented. And I'm going, no, is why?
No. I said I'm really bad at small talk, right? Like really, really bad at small talk.
I'm not. I'm great.
No, I'm shit at it.
I'm great. I can small talk with anyone.
You're gonna be like, you're gonna come over to me, hey, what's going on? That crazy, you know, that
Bro,
you
if
pay
you-
money for go school and the man them take you got on free work as intern, you know.
Bro, if you paid lawyer fee, you wouldn't do the work too. As in the school fee.
Oh,
You wouldn't do the work too.
it not free.
What?
You them get paid for them work?
No, as in the school where everything you need to do to get the
Then I must
to,
pay
to,
them.
to be
Come on,
done,
pay
to
it
be
again.
to be finished. Peter, hold on. What you were telling me one time if you fail,
Excuse me?
if you for those of you
Oh,
for those of you who didn't hear what Joey said, if you fail, you pay double price because the government
usually
subsidizes
subsidize
half?
the law, schooling.
law schooling half. So, yeah, dog. If me and the school fee is 10,000, Bob, do that conversion for me?
No. No. At that time, my pitney if we go college, how should I go?
Sure, learn
What will be left of the planet by that point when
Yeah.
the nuclear holocaust is upon us? But who knows?
How old is Mackenzie?
2.
2? Hopefully Putin don't have him way. Look, she need to have some world to play with that. Can you imagine? Yo,
Antarctica, it'll be nice and warm by then.
I don't know why I thought of this the other day, but you remember how in Halo when like Covenant rode through the glass planets? Nuclear war and that have the same effect.
On the sites it hit. Well, no, nuclear bombs don't hit the ground.
They detonate up in the air. I guess it's more of a blast clear,
Shockwave.
blast clear the area, not a glassing of the planet. Cool.
If it was a you know when this is such a tangential podcast. One because we have every time we stopped, we have not picked up back, and y'all niggas listening are on one straight path, but we don't know where we're going.
we'll get there though.
One of my favorite weapons, ballistic weapons, is I read about it in a book. It's fictional in the book, of course, but I'm sure it exists or has been thought of in real life. Otherwise, as a military application, it's basically a mass driver.
What?
A mass driver, similar to a railgun.
Oh.
A railgun just moves something really fast.
Oh.
It just moves a heavy mass really fast and hits you with something heavy or moves whatever it is in it really fast. So it's a mass driver, but it's in space. It holds a bar.
It's in space.
It's in space. Space Force. It holds a bar of tungsten. A bar the size of like a steel girdle or bigger than that.
You tell me they dropped that shit from space?
Yeah. At your target, and it's just ballistic. Just the speed of a bar of tungsten falling out of space. The book I read about it in that book, it was used.
Shock and obliteration.
Three of them were fired at an island to wipe the island off the face of the planet.
Absolutely sure. If you drop,
It's like you fire a literal meteorite, basically.
how big are they again?
like a girdle. Like,
Brother, Jamaica gone off one. I'm sorry, I was far from
and there's
the mic.
no bombs.
Jamaica gone. No, it's just
the satellite
there's
just
no
positions to the right
there's no
point of Earth.
boom. There's concussive force.
It just drops it.
There's no boom. There's concussive force and burning.
You just see something coming and then you're gone.
Yeah. Brother, it would push air out. You'd suffocate before anything. You know, it would push the air out of the way. You
That's one of my favorite weapons.
That's insane. Still,
I'm just like, yo, how you even think about that?
that's insane.
It's like, yo,
And that
it went
realistic-
from man throwing rocks. The man going, yo, I wonder if I can throw a rock
from space.
And say, if I
And
can
it
get that
worked.
fucking rock high enough, it will hit the fuck out of you.
Hey man, is it effective? I like mortar shells.
Nah, cause you can't aim them.
That's why they're so nice and primitive.
No, fuck the Russians, by the way, for that shit. Firing at civilian areas.
Oh, I saw a video. Oh well, since we're on the war, I saw a video earlier today where a tank was just strolling down the road, and these two little old people had gotten into a car not too long ago, and they were
Shot over
they were
the car?
driving down, driving up the road. Tank happened to just come out, say them, bah! No more old people, bro. How you gonna kill old people? Isn't that against the Geneva Conventions or some shit?
It is a war crime to kill civilian, non-combatants.
So hello. Oh, I guess he answered for that after the fighting's done.
Vladimir,
Assuming you lost.
Vladimirovich Putin must care about it.
I always wonder how. I get the leader being nuts.
Kinetic bombardment.
I get the leader being nuts. I don't get the people following the leader that's nuts.
You don't get the dick following the balls.
Those are attached.
That's how it works. So
Dark.
him have him like close circle. Basically, he's gotten these people rich, so he's now basically calling in his favors. Either that or the propaganda is so good, which it really is in Russia. Like their propaganda, fantastic. There are people in the Ukraine who have family in Russia, and they're sending their family videos and photos of shits that happening to them in Ukraine, and their family's like, no, it's not a war. Special military operation. You can go to prison in Russia for 8 to 15 years for calling it a war in the media now. You can only call it a special military operation.
It's a censorship run amok.
There was video of police stopping people and checking their phones randomly on the road
If they took videos of stuff?
to see if they have anything, anti-Russia on their phone. Yeah. To see if they're posting like pro-Ukraine shit or anything about Ukraine. There's
That real?
propaganda, bro. Like, fantastic.
Controlling them.
Like, if y'all niggas read Animal Farm, read that other niggas book. Read that same niggas other book. 1984. Because we're living it right now.
What that?
It's about a future state that's really authoritarian, like what we're living now.
Word?
War is peace. The mantra
War
of,
is
of-
money.
the mantra of the thing is, war is peace. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it says. Kinetic bombardment is such a nice thing.
No, it's not.
No, in terms of it just rolls off the tongue.
Oh, the word- the
kinetic orbital bombardment.
Oh, word.
And what was I going to
Orbital.
Google?
You were gonna Google the other book,
1984.
There you go. Quote from that book.
Quote 1984. War is peace.
War is peace.
The quote: freedom is slavery and ignorance is strength.
Freedom is slavery.
War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength.
War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. I don't know. I think I can afford to.
You cannot tell me that
yeah.
that's not what is currently being pushed.
Peacekeeping is military action.
Bombing for peace is like fucking for virginity.
And
Never
then,
forget that.
And then the second part of that sentence was, so war is peace. Freedom is slavery.
And ignorance is strength.
Hold on. I'm trying to apply freedom is slavery to the world right now.
COVID.
As well, I was going to think it
You
more,
want to go outside? Sure, but you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do that.
I was going to think it more from a Western standpoint of think of how free American society is.
But it's really, you're
And-
enslaved to all the things that have capitalism.
Leaving that, but
There you
yes,
go.
leaving that, but yes, but just think how free society is and how the left has, kind of like just shut off. So now there's so much complication of over identifying and over this and over that, and everyone's so super specific or sensitive or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
That could be seen as your freedom has cost you. The freedom has enslaved you to just constantly being in that
Many
cycle.
ways to look at it, but there you
Damn,
go.
that's crazy.
Proved itself. And
That's
ignorance
crazy.
is
Three
strength.
different ways. Ignorance is strength. Okay, if you don't know, you don't care.
If it literally the saying goes, what you don't know
can't
hurt you.
You are not wrong.
So people are literally out here choosing ignorance because
Sometimes.
they believe not knowing is better than knowing.
Sometimes.
Or they choose ignorant sources of information, like Fox
Willingly.
News. So, but yeah,
Well, it's fun, ain't
that's
it?
life. I'm gonna plant back my survival garden.
I plant onion, dog. Buy a couple onion earlier today and pay grand.
Nah,
But Bex.
let it go.
Nah, let that go, brother. Nah, let that
But
go.
anyway,
Bex.
survival garden. Google it. They used to call them victory gardens or liberty gardens back in World War II because of the war's demand on food, or the I should put it this way: because of the domestic turn in production to provide for the war effort, there was less domestic food production, obviously, and the government encouraged people to plant potager gardens, kitchen gardens that have just vegetables and fruit, whatever rootstock and herbs and shit like that you would eat for your home to ease the pressure off of the national supply chain, which makes sense. And
Yeah.
may I go to that?
Why not?
Boom blast.
Why not? That talking
But victory gardens or liberty gardens, I think they were called. I have a page open on my laptop right now. 20 best plants to plant in your survival garden.
Dog.
So yeah,
What is wrong with you?
I'm ready for this shit to fall over.
You've
Bro.
been ready.
Society is built on the crumbliest of foundations, bro.
You said the grainiest of sand.
The
The driest, grainiest
it
sand.
make out of cement or make from sand in the desert, which if
Chano.
you don't know,
Yeah, that won't work.
wouldn't work.
That one.
Fun fact: desert. That's why, kids, if you've ever heard that there's a shortage of sand in the world for construction purposes, and you go, so why them don't just use the desert sand? They can't. Desert sand is completely smooth.
I need you guys to know that Jamaicans are amazing.
This is a very niche concept, by the way.
The
Not
man
many
them
people would know
stole
or need to know this. The man is back at this.
Beach. I've said this
And to
before.
be fair,
and I'll
was that
never let
sand
it go.
okay to build with?
No.
It wouldn't have been at all.
No,
because
it's
it's
tourist
beach sand.
No, that's tourist sand.
It's what?
Man,
Porous?
Tourist sand. As in
Tourist
the type of beaches people won't come like run up
It's
and
a
down and frolic on.
smooth white sand.
Nigga, man, them teeth a beach and shift it somewhere else, bro. They don't know use that for nothing like construction wise.
no.
You can't. It's too carbonate based. It's not. You can't construct with that. You ever build a sandcastle? Nigga, man, them literally stole a whole goddamn. Google this if you don't know. Stole a beach,
Stolen beach
in a night. I'll never let that go.
What them say? 500 truckload of sand?
Nobody knows nothing.
Bumbo clock truck that?
You know how much nice that?
Nobody knows who did.
Brother, you know how much that 500 truckload of you know how much
A
nice
beach
that?
went missing in a night.
You know how much nah? You know what that smell? The ground must have tire mark, but you lucky the concrete the roadway pave. You lucky if it now lean.
Yeah, man.
From just truck, just a drive on it.
But yes, Jamaicans.
I love
We're
it.
an amazing people.
Absolutely favorites.
What do we
Favorites.
start this podcast with?
Nigga, I must remember that right now.
Yeah. I want to see how we can bring the circle.
Started the podcast and you calling me a slag.
You are a slug. You are a slug.
Let it go, man.
And then we were talking about how amazing Jamaicans are. It's really easy to tie up Jamaicans being amazing slugs, by the way. That's just putting that out there. We do have one of the highest rates of paternity fraud in the world.
I thought you were talking about it from the man them standpoint. Because the man them be
It works
wilding.
both ways.
Oh, okay, yeah. yeah.
Equality, women's there.
Yeah, straight up. 'Cause the niggas is out here.
Y'all niggas ain't shit too.
Niggas is out here wilding, bro. Remember that story I was telling you before the pod did start, and you're like, "What? That can't be real." You know that dog paid somebody to allegedly baby mama. That real? Like, I mean, I know it real, but like that, huh? Do you not pray how that negatively affects everybody?
Okay.
But like, if you get that, you're obviously a selfish individual, right? So in your selfishness, you don't consider your inconvenience. I always try, like, I have to try to appeal to that part of them people that bring. Cause rational not go.
That's your clothing vision. Thanks for listening to the Bamcast, guys. I need to go home before Samantha punches me in the chest. Yes. Guten Nacht. Stay safe. Putin's a bully. Regular Russians don't support this war for the most part, I assume, if they have any sense. The Ukrainians are doing the best. There is, however, going to be a continuation of the civil war after Russia pulls out whenever they do. Because they've been arming civilians.
Yo, Bob funny, bro.
Their food prices are about to go ridiculous, even though they're already stupid, because I found out that not only does Russia and Ukraine contribute 40% of the world's wheat supply, Russia contributes 18% of the world's fertilizer supply. And fun fact, you know what is a major component in fertilizer? Ammonia. Do you know what we make ammonia from? Fun fact, natural gas. Do you know who's a big exporter of natural gas? The biggest one in Europe.
Russia, 34%.
So if them niggas decide to cut that shit out, oh, by the way, today, America decided that they're going to cut off Russian imports. And Russia said if they did that, they would cut off oil, gas exports to Europe. So yeah, fun times we're living in. So plant your survival garden.
You have to stop driving the car. You have to stop eat.
Plant your survival garden. Run away to the bush.
So I have to stop shit too. Jesus Christ, brother.
Never will I ever. What the fuck? Of all the things for you to say,
You know
that's my
that one.
sacred time.
Yeah, man.
Girlfriends will never understand because they always come and talk to you because they're like, yeah, man, you can't move.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
No, I've been told that that's it. You can't get away. You're
that's
shitting. You can't move.
Oh, that's what it is for you? I still don't understand all the time. I love talking. But I think it's just like, at least from my girlfriend's perspective, she doesn't poo very often. So like, you don't get it. Where like,
It's my time.
it's throne time. Or it's like it's a scheduled part of the day where it's like phone
Yeah.
and scroll till leg get numb.
And that you hear this through the bathroom door. Say, now come off for the toilet. No,
What?
I'm okay.
What?
What?
No, dog. Leave me alone. I'm pooping.
Exactly. No, not even. No.
It probably smells too
Bro,
bad. Anyway.
no, not
Like,
even
I be pooping, bro.
I done shit in like 15 minutes into the hour that I'm in here.
You're in the bathroom for an hour.
I've done that.
Alright, that's a little while.
It's my time.
Nah, bro, 15 minutes
Leave
is
me
usually the
alone.
length of time I'm in the bathroom.
No.
I done shit 10 minutes ago, but you never know.
No, it's not even that. I was on my phone.
Nah, dog.
Nobody's bothering me.
You're supposed to come out like soaked in the smell of shit.
No, bro. What do you shit?
Oh, no, my shit's be shit.
Because you only drink coffee.
Yo, I crack off at early. I think it was last week.
And we have devolved.
We're ending the pod now. Ending the pod. We'll end after this story though, because I impressed myself with how gross I was. Cracked the fart.
Well, here we go. Here's the full circle, kids. This is how disgusting Martin is inside
there you
and
go,
out.
there you go, there you go. So I was where Joey was. Joey was where you were. I like, like, dude, didn't think it'd be that bad. But then like, my eyes watered a little, and I was like, yo, that was really bad. But I assumed, but I assumed it was coming up in front of you. So I figured it was just me. And as soon as I thought to myself, hope she don't smell that, I get a message. I smell that. I was like, no!
You got a message?
She was in a meeting, so I got a message. So I smell that. I was like, no!
Like, yo, she can't even open her mouth to talk to you.
Bro, you know what's awful too? It wasn't one of the ones that just breezed through the room.
Is that air biscuit?
It pull up a chair and join you.
Air biscuit.
Yeah.
It have texture. Know them on the brother. My cousin.
It have texture.
We used to go country for long weekends all the time. My mother, her group of friends and so on, all the kids, all the cousins. We would normally sleep in the big living room at the place that we go to, and I was told, I was sleeping, so I don't know. I was told that I apparently farted in my sleep, and it was so bad. One of my cousins, I started to water, and she was in the middle of the room, and I was over in the corner. I don't know if this is true. It could be propaganda.
You're
but
sleeping.
I'm just spreading this story because Martin spoke about making his own ice water.
Yeah,
Apparently,
yeah.
I've done it to other people. I don't know.
Yeah.
But hey, in the words of Shrek, better out than in.
If I cut a fart and wake yourself up?
No, that is the only thing. I think only dogs do that. Right? That's a number one. I feel like only dogs have ever done that.
Thank you guys for listening to this
And number
episode
two,
of the
that's
podcast.
like shit in the bed, man. That's like something that just don't happen.
Yo, I saw TikTok. I saw TikTok
In the
earlier
fucking
today.
podcast.
I need after I swear I saw TikTok earlier today with a Jamaican brother and the man did beats, dog. And the man's like, yo, dog, I want to be, do. Girl, shit, now my car, brother.
Oh, yeah. I saw it.
How do you shit
Wait,
in someone's car?
No. The best part
Regardless.
of that video is when the dog said, "A water shit, brother," and said, "Yeah, dog, water shit."
And the man
Man said the girl for vomit in my car. How the girl for come shit in my car? Prime
Thank
comedy.
you guys for
I'm
listening
sorry that happened to you,
to
sir.
this episode.
I
of the
appreciate the comedy and joy it brought me though. Schadenfreude.
Shout out to Boom Drive Physics for the intro song and Prismatic Verse for the intro sequence. Remember, YouTubebright.com, promo code BAM10, 10% off anything you have ordered. And if you click the link below, sign up for Epidemic Sound. You get yourself 30 days royalty free music directly help out the show. Use it, make yourself some dough. You know what I'm saying? Thank you as always to the faithful co-host Bobby.
We need like somebody to write down main points as we hit them. So when
remember
we get
them?
off track, we can go back to it.
Oh no, I think I told you
We need a
I
scribe.
think I told you I want to start introducing one or two actual segments.
You
So
told
we'll
me.
somewhat stay to
You
large
told
topics.
me.
It's gonna be a problem getting Bob to join
Yeah,
on that one. Though, man
Bob.
does not like structure.
No,
Thank you guys, dropping bombs on your moms.
fuck y'all.
Oh no.
We shouldn't be dropping bombs on anyone. Fuck Russia.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not changing that though.